Well, sticking with Brisbane, and after 3 straight wins, the Lions are loving life. And I'm pleased to say that their ruckman, Stef Martin, joins us now. Stef, thanks so much for your time. A win in Launceston is incredibly rare. Where does that victory sit for you among the best you've had?
G'day, Nerily. Yeah, I reckon it's probably right up there. The first time I played against the old team, Melbourne, we were lucky enough to get over them, so that was sort of good on a personal level. But yeah, it's a pretty good win for us, especially given the stronghold they've had over that venue for a long time.
What's changed to prompt the recent form?
It's funny, I spoke after the Freo win, and leading into that game, we hadn't won in a number of weeks. We'd only won the one game for the year, but we were all pretty buoyant and felt really optimistic about where we were at. And we happened to win that game. I think often the culture changes before you get results on the board, and this was no different. I think a lot of our young guys are sort of making us older guys excited to be around, and you can see the optimism in their eyes, and they're sort of leading the way for us.
Well, speaking of that, one of your youngsters, Jared Berry, came up with the idea that you all put your jumpers on together. It seems to have done the trick in recent weeks. What's the meaning behind it?
Yeah, well, Jared said that during a meeting during the week about a month ago that we should perhaps start doing it. I've just learnt today that we've got a bloke around the club who used to serve in the army, and they used to do it back in the day in the Vietnam War and so forth. I'm not sure if Jared knew that was the derivation of it, but it's just sort of a symbolism that, you know, we're all in it together and we're going to battle together, and you know, it's not going to change our fortunes, but it's a good little symbol that we've sort of gone with.
Great stuff. After wins in Perth and Launceston, I imagine you'd fancy yourselves against the Crows at home at the Gabba?
Yeah, I think we still probably want to be the hunter, not the hunted. I think they're a really strong team. No one's fooling themselves about that. We haven't won 4 in a row in God knows how long, and we really want to do that. Yeah, I was surprised we'd even won 3 in a row just 5 years ago, because I couldn't remember that. So they've got a number of damaging players, and we want to make the Gabba a fortress for ourselves. So we're just gonna attack this game the way we have been, and do those things that we've been doing that have been getting us wins.
Just one on the big men. Ruckman have been a very bright part to 2018, so much so there's even Brownlow talk surrounding big Maxi Gawn. Would you like to see a Ruckman win the Brownlow?
I'd love to. Gawn is one of my good mates. Obviously, used to play at the D's with him, so I've got a bit of a bias towards him. I'd love to see him win it. Obviously, Grundy's been talked about a lot, and he's had just a terrific year as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if both of them polled really well. They're sort of very involved in the game, get a lot of the ball, as well as being really good ruck technicians. So it would be awesome. I'm a bit biased, but I'd love to see one of them win the Brownlow.
Stef, thank you so much for your time on AFL Tonight. The Lions in the back half of the season have been one of the real great stories, so it was a pleasure to talk to you this evening. Good luck on that 4 in a row.
Thanks, Nerily, and I would just love to encourage all Queenslanders to get to the game on Saturday night if they can. Cheers.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.